Just a reminder guys, this video is sponsored by Full Reptile Collective, brought to you by Dan Hardy. Make sure to head over to their website at fullreptile.co.uk, link in the description below. So reason one guys, Nate Diaz's stock value. It has never dropped. It is only increased, and right now I feel everyone and their mum is talking about Nate Diaz, including me. Look at this video. Nate's stock has never been higher, and that fight at 279 against Tony Ferguson, with all the drama that happened where he was meant to be facing Khamzat Chimaev, I just feel everyone wants to see Nate more and more, not less and less. And for the first time ever, he is free of his contract. He is in the driving seat when it comes to everything he wants in life now. When he wants a purse, when he wants an opponent, whether he wants to fight for that specific organization. I feel that Nate Diaz's stock has never been higher, and for that,
I'll be back.
I can easily see Nate Diaz keeping his distance from now on. Little bit from the sport, little bit from the limelight. He's going to focus on his new promotion, Real Fight Inc. I mean, they haven't even been licensed yet, so I can imagine it's going to take a little while. And he's got, you know, a little of experience with his brother Nick, because Nick has his own promotion as well, War, which to this day is only put on one event. So it shows how difficult it is. A lot of people have tried. I remember Fedor Emelianenko years ago, back in his prime, tried to do an event as well, and with all the star power he had, the height of his reign, I think it managed like 117,000 pay-per-view buys. So it's very, very difficult not only to put on successful MMA promotional events, but get them successful in pay-per-view sales and actually make money to pay the fighters what every fighter wants to be worth. Reason number two, guys, the urge to compete. Nate Diaz is first and foremost a student of martial arts. His ongoing knowledge of combat sports has helped him and his brother over the years tremendously, not to mention other guys that train with him. You look at Kron Gracie, for example, and how he managed to keep up his cardio and training with the Diaz brothers over their triathlon events. So Nate is only 37 years old as well. There's plenty of life in him yet. You know, he's definitely got a few years of him now. He'll have such high demand as well, but I'm not sure any major promotion is going to actually be able to afford what Nate Diaz is going to want. You look at other promotions as Bellator or PFL, even bare knuckle fighting, to be fair. Bare knuckle have an amazing amount of money going around. I mean, Paige Van Zandt quoted how much she made, and it's a staggering amount. But even to that extent, I don't think they'd be able to afford Nate Diaz, and if they could, have they got the right dance partner for him that would actually give him the urge to compete? There have been talks about Mike Perry. I just don't think that is something that's really going to tickle Nate Diaz, especially with the damage that you can inflict in bare knuckle. No other MMA promotion is going to be able to afford or promote someone like Nate Diaz, like the UFC. And that's even his own promotion. If he wants to fight on that, he's going to have to get someone that's worthy of fighting him in his eyes. He's not someone that's just going to fight a bum. He's going to fight someone that is worthy of it. As much as the trash talk happens over the years with Nate, saying I'll fight anyone, I don't care, he does care. He definitely cares, because it's shown on his record. He's fought the best of the best time and time again. And reason number three, guys, I think everyone knows this one, it's the McGregor Trilogy. With Nate Diaz focused on his own promotion for a while, the interest of him is going to just go through the roof. He has never been bigger than I said as he is now, and I really truly believe that. I think Nate Diaz spends some time away from combat sports in general, maybe get out of the limelight. The urge to see him will just go through the roof even more, with him in the limelight, with him dancing around the subject, with people saying how often is he going to fight. He will fight again. There is no doubt in my mind. He has that urge. He will always compete. Nick Diaz took a long time off. He had that urge. Whether you see him in a successful fight or not is a different matter. But the right dance partner and the right pay-per-view sales, the right purse, and the fact that he is, for the first time in his career, in the driving seat of his own contract, that is what really tickles his fancy. And Conor McGregor is the right dance partner. Conor has publicly said numerous times that he wants that trilogy fight with Nate, and seeing as both men have one apiece, how can you not? Nate's now a free agent, obviously. He's going to be able to dictate whether he wants to do a one-fight contract with the UFC. The UFC is the only promotion that can possibly put on an event like this again, because they have the star power, they have the promotional tactics, they have the money behind it. And Nate, he can demand what he wants, because the UFC is not going to pass up the chance to break into that top 5 pay-per-views of all time, because that is what it will do. For me, guys, it makes perfect sense. 3 reasons why Nate Diaz will return to the UFC. Not saying this year, not saying next year, but I can see it one day. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. Like the video if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Appreciate you all. Thanks, guys.